Right, the last step then we're going to take is to add some text to the animation. That's going to appear right at the end. Again, we're going to keep this separate from the other parts. So what we're going to do is to add a text box in its own layer, and it's going to come up at about 2.5 seconds. That is in frame 36. So that's 1.5 seconds in frame 36. Okay, so first thing I'm going to do, add a new layer for the text. Click down here, text. One useful thing you can do when you've got lots of stuff on there to make sure you're not changing something you don't want to change is to lock the layers that you're not actually editing. See this little eye thing, this little lock thing here. Click on it, and now all the layers that are locked, just click on the one you want to change, which is text. So even if you make a mistake, you shouldn't be able to change anything in the others. They've got them all locked like that. Right, so text, where does text come from? You see there's a toolbar over here. You've got lots of different tools in Flash. I've had too many to display, so lots of them are like this. You click on it, and you see there's actually hover over it. You see there'll be different. That's not happening. See there'll be different options for the different tools, different things you can do with it. Yeah. There's quite a few of them got, so you can choose different types of tools. This one here is the text tool. So what we want to do, we want to have classic text and static text. I've already set up the color I want, which is yellow. If you want to change the color, basically you just click on it and then choose the color you want. So yellowish color. Going to have a size of maybe 32 or 36. Say 36, okay. So see the text is selected now, and make sure the text layer is selected, not the other ones. You want to have the text layer selected. And before we do anything, we need to insert the keyframe for the point we want the text to appear. So go to frame 36, that's 35, 36, one more. Then press F6, the F6 key, and that's your keyframe. Then just click on where you want the text to be, and the text we enter is "Welcome to Coney Island." You can correct the spelling later if you want to. How to make it, move it over a bit if it's gone to the side, and then how to make it a bit, want to change the size of it, to make it a bit, so the whole thing fits on the page. Okay, so then you have to wait, you have to select just when you've moved the text, click off it, you see the size of it looks fine. Then just move it, if you wanted to move it, just click on the box around it and just move it around to the position you want it to be. And also tilt it. So to tilt them, what you can do is select this here, which is called the free transform tool, and then put your cursor over the part of it like this, and when it turns into that thing that looks like a bent arrow, then you can just turn it around to be what you want. Then you can move it to where you want it to be. So maybe you want to come up like this. Okay, so the animation now is going to look like this. First this one, then the next one, then the next one, finally the last bit. To actually play your animation or test it out, you can, if you hit just the normal enter key, then it just plays from the start like that just to show what's going to happen. But you want to see it actually more as it would be as a flash animation maybe on a website. You need to hold down the control key and then hit enter. It does export and it starts playing it inside the by itself like that, and that's what your animation looks like. If you want to stop it looping, just choose control here and it will stop looping. To make it start again, choose loop and then press play. So that's what your animation looks like. Finally, maybe most importantly, you need to make sure we save it. In fact, what would have been a good idea earlier, if I'd thought of it, would have been to gone up to modify on Document and make sure that autosave is chosen. So make sure that you've got autosave set. That means your document will be saved every so often. Then go to File, press Save. Because Flash documents often disappear and they crash, so it's not a good idea to mess around with them. Okay, so that's your first Flash animation. If you finish, play around with the tools and see how you can change it and experiment with it, see what you can do. That's the best way to learn about it.